Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming the week of April 25th through May 1st using this Wanderlust kit from Scribble Prints Co. I'm also pulling in this washi is from another kit, but I thought the colors worked well, and because I got this kit in a random grab bag pull thing, I didn't have the add-ons, so I just decided to pull in that washi, and I think the colors work great. I'm also using that, I think it's called lilac or lavender type purple color from Scribble Prints Co. for the foil, as well as some silver foil also from Scribble Prints Co. since that purple foil kit bundle is like the old wiggle format, and it wasn't large enough, so I'm pulling in silver. And I'm also pulling in silver because this is the week of our engagement party, so I wanted to pull in some silver to use the Plannahannah wedding themed stickers, as well as the silver scripts that I have from Scribble Prints Co. And again, I think this was the first time really ever that I chose to mix foils, and I think it worked really well. I think the silver and the purple, lilac, whatever color you want to call it, coordinate really nicely. And the reason why I chose this kit for this week for the engagement party is because my fiance and I love to travel. We actually met on a 5-week like Central and Western Europe tour trip thing. We met in Greece, and the trip went all through Central and Western Europe. So again, we love to travel, so I thought that this kit really works for us in our relationship, and I really like the colors. And the colors were kind of, even though for the engagement party we did also go with a travel theme, which is another reason why I chose this kit, but it also, I really liked the pastels. But for our engagement party we didn't really do pastels. We did like the rustic travels, like the neutrals, the browns, things like that. So this in that sense doesn't really coordinate, but it was close enough. And because I got this kit randomly in a random pull, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use it, kind of you go through my collection. And I'm really glad I used this kit. I think the spread turned out great. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, so if you can see, I kind of already did it, but I pulled in some glitter headers from Plannahannah because I didn't have the glitter headers from this kit. This is an old format. It's from before, even though it is an ultimate kit, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's before she included the glitter headers like actually in the kits. It was considered an add-on still, and because it was a random pull, I only got the kits and none of the add-ons. So I had to pull the glitter headers for my collection, and for this one I chose to just do the top 7 instead of like the 21, throughout the spread, just because 1, I thought that that's really the only color that coordinated nicely, and 2, it just, I don't know, I don't really care about using all 3 glitter headers per day every single time. I don't really mind mixing it up, even though I will say I think I do prefer the full glitter headers, like 3 a day, to just the ones on top, but my minimum is just the ones on top. But I still really like the way it turned out, and especially if you have a lot of things going on, the glitter headers kind of do take up space, obviously, and if you only do the ones on top, they take up less space, and you're allowed a little bit more room day by day. So that's kind of what happened with this spread too. Everything is kind of squished together, and if I added the other 2 glitter headers, then it would have taken up more room, but that's kind of like a minor thing. One of the things I also really like doing is putting, especially with really only with Scribble Prints Co., is her foil weekend banners are the same size as the white part in her sticker weekend banners, so I really like layering them. It adds like a nice pop, and it kind of coordinates a little better, and it's a great way to use both of those items and just add a little extra, I don't know, pizzazz, I guess. So anyway, I guess I'll start with the day by day, since I'm just doing the overlays now. I did from Plannahannah wedding sticker sheet, I did the archway type thing in the I guess quote unquote thankful thoughts section, the top left in the sidebar, and then I did the Forever Yours on the 30th, which was the actual day of the engagement party. So there you can see the archway, and you'll see the Forever Yours a little bit later. For everything else, I just did the purple twinkle, I think is what it's called. I'm really bad with the foil names, but I just did the purple for everything else. So starting with Monday, it was a pretty normal Monday. Had coffee in the morning and I did my Coffee Monday sticker, watched some YouTube. I did a little bit of filming. I attended writing group, which is through my graduate school. It's like a silent co-working session where we all just write our dissertations. And then in the afternoon/evening, I just edited some videos, did a little bit of wedding planning, which I call it wedding planning. It most likely was just engagement party planning, but I kind of grouped all of that together just so I can reuse like the same script, if that makes sense. And then I did a little bit of budgeting in the evening. And then moving on to Tuesday, I worked in the morning, which I will say I do work more than what I mark in my planner. But if I just need space to take up, or if I had like a particularly long work day, is when I'll mark work. Otherwise, if it's like super busy, like as you can see on Monday, I did work during writing group because that's the whole point of it. But so I just don't want you to think that I only work like once or twice a week. I don't. But although I admit some weeks I do, but I occasionally mark work, like really only when I need to / if it was like a long day. Anyway, I met with my advisor and then I did a little bit more of the budget, most likely because this is the end of the month / beginning of the month are really busy times for me in terms of budget. And also because the engagement party was coming up. So I just wanted to make sure that we were on budget and on target for that. So I did a lot of budgeting this week. And then we did a little bit of last minute shopping at Dollar Tree and Walmart, most likely again for the engagement party. And then because it's Tuesday, we went to trivia. And then I read in the evening before bed like I usually do. And then on Wednesday, I marked Scribble Prints Co. new releases just because I have the sticker and also because I actually do keep track of her new releases. She's one of the shops that's really good about being consistent with new release videos, which I really appreciate. So I decided to mark that mainly because I already had the sticker for it. Again, did a little bit more work, went to Starbucks, did some more grocery shopping, again, last minute things for the party, and also not really last minute because a lot of the food we did buy ahead of time, but you can't really buy food that far in advance, especially the perishable items, because they do go bad. So I guess technically not last minute, but because it is right before it is last minute. So I don't know, whatever. And then we cleaned the house a little bit to prepare for that. And then we watched a movie. It was a Hallmark movie called Aurora Tea Garden. I think it's like one of the Hallmark mysteries. It was okay. It is a really long series. I don't think we'll continue it, but it wasn't bad. And then again, I read in the evening like I usually do. I don't remember what book I was reading now, but anyway, I typically read at night. Sometimes I have like periods where I read like every night, and then some where I kind of just space it out a little bit. It all depends on how tired I am, what Colton is doing, and so on. I do have a Kindle though, I have a tablet with a Kindle app, so I'm able to read that way, even with the lights off. And then I had a Skype conversation with my friend because she is also she's getting married this year. She's also engaged now, and I'm her maid of honor, so I'm planning the bachelorette. Well, at this point, at the time I'm filming this, we were planning the bachelorette party. At the time I'm doing the voiceover, the bachelorette party already happened, but I am still currently planning the bridal shower. And then I had Fish Lab coffee break, which is just like a weekly meeting I have with one of my lab mates. Did a little bit of work, went to Costco, designed some stickers, did a little bit of filming and crafting because for the engagement party we did have a couple DIY things, especially the party favors. It was really cute since it was travel themed. The party favors we had were mini suitcases, like they're just like paper that you fold up in the shape of a suitcase, and we had some of our favorite candy in there. So we were just like assembling that. So I decided to mark that as well. And then in the evening I watched The Masked Singer, and I don't know if it must have been airing, like I didn't watch it or I might have watched it live. I honestly don't know. I have Hulu, so it becomes available the next day on Hulu, which is probably what I watched it on, but it also could have aired that day. I really have no idea. I don't really watch live TV that often. So yeah, that was Thursday. Moving on to Friday, it was payday, so I decided to mark it since one, the sticker already came with the kit, so I thought I might as well use it, and two, I actually only get paid once a month. I get paid the last business day of the month, so payday doesn't really come around that often, so I thought I would just mark it, watched some YouTube, edited some videos, did some laundry, cleaning. It was a very basic, boring chore, heavy, relaxing, I guess, question mark, day. And then in the evening, since it was the night before the party, obviously that's why we did a lot of cleaning. And also I made my key lime pies. So again, the theme for the engagement party was travel. So we had like different like themes of food, and like for like places that we've been to. And Colton and I have been, well, we lived in Miami for 2 years, and we obviously because of that have been to Key West, and I love key lime pies. It's one of my favorite desserts, so I decided to make some for the party. And because they needed to be chilled for a while, I decided to make them the night before, and it's just one less thing to do the day of, or morning of more realistically. So then on Saturday, again, we did last minute cleaning. And then I used the house stickers for the cleaning because I realized at this point I did not have a lot of cleaning stickers, and Scribble Prints Co, even her old kits, and I think her newer kits, don't really come with cleaning icons, or at least not that I've easily seen or interpreted as cleaning. So yeah, anyway, I just used the house because we really did clean the majority of the house and outside. And then we set up for the party, and then we had the engagement party. And that sticker for the engagement party, which you'll see in a second, is really one of the main reasons why I chose to use silver as an accent color. I mean, one, because that purple stickers wasn't a complete bundle, which is less stickers that I use anyway, so that's fine. But I really wanted to use that engagement party sticker because I'm actually going to have 2 engagement parties. One was here, and then one will be with my family in Chicago. But anyway, I had them and I wanted to use it, so I did. And then after the engagement party, we spent a couple hours cleaning up as well. So I had 2 cleanups and the engagement party marked. Oh, see, that's the sticker sheet with the engagement party. And then I also had a silver, like, wedding celebratory themed sticker sheet, so that's where I put in those champagne glasses as well. Oh, that's the Forever Yours overlay from Plannahannah that I mentioned before too, even though I kind of wish I put it on the window and then move the airplane somewhere else, just because the Forever Yours is directly over the airplane and it's a little hard to read, but it is what it is. So then moving on to Sunday, we had breakfast at Lorraine's, or kind of like a brunch thing, because a family member, well, on Colton's side, a family member was in town and he wanted to spend a little extra time with us, so we all went out to breakfast, which was really nice. I Skyped my parents, as I always do on Sundays, did a little bit more filming, organized some stickers. I must have filmed a haul, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I like to organize my stickers right after I film them, just to have everything away and get it out of the way and everything. And then I did the budget again. So I kind of do a lot of budget work at the end of the month, and then once the new month hits, once I have like my paycheck amount and, you know, interest from banks and whatnot, I kind of redo everything. Well, not redo it, but kind of check everything and update things on the 1st, because I have those numbers. And I also update like my net worth tracker, as well as a few other things that I kind of keep track of. So, oh, and we also transfer money too, because we have multiple bank accounts. So I do that after I get paid. So yeah, that is everything for this week. I'll soon show you what stickers I have left, because I think that's really helpful when looking to see what a sticker kit can do for a spread. And then I'll show you once I put in my script stickers. Since I hate my handwriting, I make personalized stickers for each week, which I do at the end. So that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.